Every time I see Glenn Close, I get the gut feeling of shame from when I spit Triscuits in her face. The only time I met her.
What'd you do?
I never told that story on a podcast.
I don't ever remember it.
2004.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Just shut you down.
Yeah. I needed the year. I wasn't sure in the year, but I got it.
You met her at a film festival, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
it was
remember
before I was a comic. I made that film Something that's on my YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the Garden State Film Festival, and up for best short film. And my short film is opening up the Saturday night feature. So it's like my short film, then like a little bit longer narrative short film, and then the feature, which is a big spot. Saturday at 8 o'clock, big theater. So I got invited to like the opening cocktail party, and like so I don't know anybody. I'm just there alone. You know what I mean? I'm just walking around, and I met the guys whose feature I'm opening up for. So I was hanging with them, pounding with them, and you know, fucking all the hors d'oeuvres are coming around. I'm just fucking loving it, dude. I got no money back then. Like, I am broker than broke. So I'm like, all these fancy hors d'oeuvres was heaven. I'm just shoving Triscuits with cheese and shrimp, just everything. And then the general manager of the film festival comes over and introduces us to Glenn Close. She's like, guys, these are the guys whose films are playing Saturday night. I just want to introduce you guys, Glenn Close. And it's just surreal when someone that famous is literally standing next to you. You start like almost tripping. You're like, because she was gorgeous. Now, it was 2004. I mean, she's just beautiful. I'm sitting there. So she goes, she puts out her hand to everybody, and she gets to me. She goes, a pleasure to meet you. And I had just put a Triscuit hors d'oeuvre in my mouth, and I go, pleased to meet you, and shavings from the Triscuit fly out of my mouth, like right at our hands. And she just gave like one of those, like, and I was just like, oh. And I couldn't kick that feeling the rest of the of the party. I was just like, oh, man.
I hear you, man.
But this goes to show, like, I should do comedy because, like, failures like that just are so common. Like, I can't, even when I'm having a good moment, it turns into like an awful moment. Like the universe is like, nah, you just.
What I imagine happened is that she's been invited back to small film festivals ever since and turned them down because, like, no, I just don't want to meet the people.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about Triscuit Boy?
I went and I had my hand boiled in water.
Yeah.
Fucking his Triscuit dust landed on my hand.
And he was the director and writer of a short film. Ugh. Not even the feature director. I got crumbs on me from a short film director. Literally. Short guy making short films, spraying Triscuits on my Glenn Close famous hand.
Oh, that's gotta be.
Every time I see her at a show, anytime I see her, anything, my stomach goes. Just,
I bet, dude.
I bet. So embarrassing. It was so embarrassing, but it's a story. I got a story out. Maybe I'll write. Maybe if we ever write my story, I'll be like, "Hey, Glenn, can I cast you in this from when I spit on your hand?" Pivotal moment in my life where I knew I wasn't going to be in your industry.
Where I knew I just closed that door.
Yeah, close that door. Ooh. Painful.